Hello, everyone. Y'all, there is a trend, as you can see on TikTok, where people are admitting that they were not attracted to their partners when they first got with them in the relationship. I definitely have something to say. I think this is disgusting. I think this is disgusting. And I'm going to share my reason why, okay? I'm going to show two videos. This woman says she was not attracted to my husband. Now, look, I'm not upset that this is how they feel because this happens all the time. A lot of people have a type. A lot of people have a type. Let's just be honest here. Okay. And if your type was to approach you, you would go out with them instantly because that's what you are attracted to. Physical attraction does matter in the relationship. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how shallow I sound. I know this to be a fact. And men are not kind to women that they're not attracted to. Even if you gain weight, a man will make a comment. Men can be cruel. They can be cruel to women and how they talk to you, how they tear you down, pick on you, talk about your body, something on your face, how you dress, comparing you to other women. That's why I don't feel any type of way saying that. Men judge me based on how I look and every woman watching. So if I want my man to be, if I want to be physically attracted to my man who I have to make children with, who is making love to me and all of that, I don't feel bad about it because that does matter to me. Does he have to look perfect? No. No one is perfect, okay? My taste is not the next woman's taste. Who I find attractive, you might not find attractive. He doesn't have to look like straight out of a magazine, but I need to be able to feel attraction to him. Like I want to, my mood is different. I can't keep my hands off of him. I want to keep kissing, all of that stuff, because not only am I attracted to his soul and who he is, but I like what I'm looking at. I like how my man looks. My man is clean cut. My man smells good with the cologne. That's my man right there. Now, again, you don't have to have perfection. But before I show this video, as a matter of fact, let me just be quiet. Let me just be quiet and listen to what they're saying on the internet for the entire world to see, for their partners to be able to see.
Wait. Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot with Clarence and Queen, but it's genuinely true. Like, you cannot date your type. If you are constantly dating your type and it ain't working out, girl, check them DMs. Look at his picture. If it's like, that's the one. I'm telling you, baby. When I met my boyfriend, who's my husband now, he'd even tell you, baby, it took me a little minute to, you know what I'm saying? It took me about 2 days to start liking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real. About 2 days, okay? Because I was so used to like talking to light-skinned boys or just talking to boys who were more worried about their self, right? I done met a roughneck country bumpkin who would do everything for me, and I almost passed him up because he was dark-skinned, a little rough. Oh, y'all, when I tell you I would have been out here working 3 jobs, I was wondering, I'm telling you right now, them niggas that care about themselves, they're going to have you out here working 3 jobs just to fulfill what they need and their purpose in life. Baby, my man ain't never told me to go get no job. When he came to see me and he told my mom and them, he said, no, I want to take her so I can take care of her. I got this. My daddy handed me over so freely.
I'm trying not to laugh at some of this. Okay, but there were some things that people thought was a little bit problematic because she said that she liked light-skinned men. I don't see a problem with that. I like light-skinned men too. So what's the problem? But it's how she said it. As she said that she talked to men who were all into how they look. Plenty of black men who are not light-skinned are also conceited. So that's not a skin color thing. And I don't think that, I don't play into those whole, well, a light-skinned man is softer and the dark-skinned guy was tougher. That's some weird, crazy slave mentality type of stuff. any man could be masculine into the streets or a roughneck, as she said, or something like that, no matter what his skin complexion is. So I'm not with the whole stereotyping black men based on skin tone, but I don't like how people got upset because she said that that's what she likes. She liked light skinned men, you know. Now it's not just about being light skinned. What does the features look like? I've seen men. Okay, he's light skinned, but his face does nothing for me. I like a certain pheno. I have a type. There's certain facial features that I'm highly attracted to, and I'm gonna keep that to myself, you know. But it's certain a bone structure and stuff that I'm into. That goes beyond someone's skin complexion or whatever. But everyone is into different things. But Lord, let me okay, so she said that she stopped dating her type. You can't date your type. I don't agree with that. I'm gonna date my type. If my type he holler at me, he my type, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. Why? The men I talked to who were not my type, those that didn't work out and they were buttholes. They were buttholes. So if I'm gonna date, I'm gonna date who I want to date. I'm gonna date who I'm attracted to, because the men I wasn't even attracted to, who I gave a chance, they was still no good dogs. So whatever to that, you know, people can judge me, whatever. That doesn't mean I couldn't give a man who's not my type a chance, but I mean, if he treats me very well, it could work out. It could work out. But when they start getting a big head and they start treating you bad and you're thinking, you're not even my type, and you're talking to me like this, but you got to hold back and you don't say it because you know that's going to hurt them. So, okay. So, and men say things to women all the time that they're dating that hint to that, you know, you were not my type, or I don't like your weight, or this and that. They say stuff. They say stuff if you listen closely, and sometimes they real upfront with it, some of the men. Okay, let's see what this guy had to say.
Some of you ain't know, I've been married for the past 5 years, and I'll be honest, I was not attracted to my wife when I first met her. She was not my speed. She's like the complete opposite of who I normally go after, but I just decided to give her a chance. Like I said, once again, she was not my type. She was not that attractive to me. But there was just something about her. I met her. We talked for a couple days. We hung out. She seemed very supportive. So I'm like, why not? I mean, you're not my type, but I'm going to give you a chance because I normally go for this type. And then after a while, she just grew on me. Her looks grew on me in about the 48, 72 hour mark, in the sense of, I think I can do this. What I'm trying to get at is, just because you're not attracted to someone does not mean you don't give them a chance. Now, some of you are infuriated with me right now, talking about, why do I need to embarrass my wife like that? Why do I need to talk about her looks when I can just talk about the positives and not embarrass her on the internet? So why are you mad at me, trying to hold me accountable for the words that I'm saying, but you not in her comment section talking about, girl, you didn't need to embarrass that man on the internet like that? Okay.
Okay, here's the issue that I have with these type of videos. No, well, before I even get into it, for me personally, baby, if I ever were to find my man on the internet saying this about me, or even not on the internet, you tell me that I wasn't your type in the face, you know, I can understand. Maybe he might say, I never always dated tall girls because I'm 5'9". But baby, if I find out you had a problem with my face, I can't be in the relationship. I can't continue. I can't. It's over. You've ruined it all. I can't. I can't look at you the same. I will fall. It's just you've done too much damage. Too much damage. I don't know what kind of woman could stay with a man that, you know, he did not like how your face looked. Now, he might not have thought you were oogly. I can't say certain words. He might not have thought you was oogly, but he wasn't feeling you. I don't know what woman could feel comfortable knowing that your man, you weren't his first pick, or he would have never pursued you. A lot of times when I hear these men make these videos, they always talk about how she poured into me. She was taking care of me. You see, you had to do something for them to like you. They didn't want to stay with you, but they used you, type of thing. Now with the woman, you know, a lot of men expect us to settle for men that we're not physically attracted to. Now, look, when it comes to me, I got two types. My first type is my type, which I will keep to myself. A strong type. My second type is I like good looking, clean cut men, and I don't care what race they are. I find all facial features. It's about the features and the balance of the features. And if I like you, how your face looks, how it comes together and stuff. And for me, that's not a race thing. So I don't have a type when it comes to just, as far as, I mean, my I ain't even gonna get into it, but basically I can date multiple different races of men. It doesn't matter as long as I like how their face comes together. I'm attracted to their face. Besides the face, I need to be attracted to who you are, how you treat me. We have to be compatible. Looks cannot fix that. That is true. But the thing is, though, is that men expect us to breed and be with men we don't even find cute. The thing is, though, my problem with this type of video is I think about what can you imagine the pain that their husband and wife would feel to see videos like this? Baby, if I get with a man that's not my type, I am going to the grave with that. I am going to the grave that you was not my type. I would have never chosen you. I would have never looked at you. I still not even that attracted to you physically. I would never tell my man that. Not the man that I married, not the man I chose to date. You got a choice. Like I said, I'm going to the grave with that. I'm not about to sit on the internet and let's say their partners end up, it gets back to them. Is that your husband? Is that your wife? And they're on the internet completely talking about, I didn't find them attractive in the face. That is hurtful. If you love your partner, and your partner is the one, your husband, your partner, they're telling you to your face, I love you with all their heart. And you get on the internet and do something like this and say this for the whole world to know, that is hurtful. And I would never do something like that. And I don't find these videos, I find these to be very hurtful videos for their partners to see. Period. I don't care what anyone says. And as far as people not being someone's type, sometimes people just need a makeover. Seriously, like when it comes to a man, maybe it's not always about the face. It could be how he dresses. Maybe he just needs to dress better, get a fresh haircut, wear some cologne. If his eyebrows look crazy, get his eyebrows done. Not where it looks like he's into men, but it's kind of spruced up. He's looking better. Sometimes that's all you need, and for a woman too, just a little bit of a makeover. And but everyone is into different things. Again, a lot of men look different. They could be a stocky man, a skinny man, a little bit of extra weight, different facial features. Everyone is into different things. Everyone's into different things, but and it does matter most of all how he treats you, how he makes you feel. I know that physical attraction for some people is a big thing, but no one is perfect. That's one thing you have to understand. No one is perfect. Most of us, we are not 100% perfect. Everyone, I mean, some people believe they are perfect, and that's okay as long as you're not acting super conceited, where you treat other people bad about it. It's good to have confidence. It's good to know that you look good and all that stuff, okay? But you don't want to be too nasty about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as not being attracted to their partners, okay, I just would not have said it on the internet. I would not want to hurt my husband. I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings with a video like that at all. I would go again to the grave with it. Seriously. So that is it for this video. Let me know your opinion. Do any of you have a type? Did you date the opposite of your type? How did that work out? Do you still want to date your type? Or did you get with someone who wasn't your type, but you're never going to tell them that, you're not my type? That would be very hurtful. I want to know your opinions, though. Let us all know in the comment section below. You all take care, and thank you so much for joining.